YouTube! What's going on, man? Back at it again with another video. It's your boy, Numbers Fan Jay. We got week 4 predictions for you, but before we get into that, we got a recap on the Monday night game. So Monday night, week 3 was Bears at Redskins. Bears dominated this game. This game was all about the Bears defense. They had 4 sacks, 3 interceptions, and 2 fumble recoveries. Just controlled the entire game. We talked about the Washington offense being one-dimensional. They were. They only had 69 yards rushing. Yet again, the weak point of their offense running the ball. You cannot play one-dimensional versus a defense of this caliber. You can't do it. That game showed you why you can't do it. They did kind of get some momentum going into the end. The missed field goal early in the game did not help a thing. They were driving down 28-15. Case Keenum thought he was on the goal line or something, tried to dive over and fumbled the ball. Ended all momentum they had going. If they make the field goal earlier in the game, it's 18-28. They scored there, and then who knows? Who knows? But what happened. The Bears took that win in Washington. So on to week 4, before we get into the week 4 predictions, I got the news. Melvin Gordon is back. Let's get it. You see I'm back in the powder blue. Ain't no more. You're not going to see the white jersey no more. No. Unless we lose. If we lose, I come on here with the white jersey. We win, which we will. We play the Dolphins this week. Powder blues. But anyway, Melvin Gordon is reporting back to the Chargers today. He's not going to play against the Dolphins, but he is expected to play against the Broncos next week. My record for picks coming into the week, I'm 29-18-1. So I'm doing pretty good. This week, I feel more confident than I've ever felt about any other week. The week 4 predictions, the Jets and the 49ers on the bye this week. We talked about them having an early bye, 49ers specifically. One team is winless and one team is undefeated. So we get to see polar opposites, how they react next week in week 5, how they come out. Do they come out sluggish, or do they come out kind of out of sync a little bit, or do they come out well rested, ready to fire off and win some games? Both teams. So we'll see. Week 4 has 8 early games, 4 late games, 1 night game on Sunday night, 1 Monday night game. And of course, the Thursday night game, which is tonight. So we got Eagles at Packers tonight. Green Bay won 5 out of 6 of the last meetings between these two teams. Aaron Rodgers 3-0 as a starter versus the Eagles. 7 touchdowns, no picks. He hasn't thrown any interceptions this year. The Packers offense has been struggling. So they're 27th in passing yards, 24th in rushing yards, and 24th in points per game. Not the usual Aaron Rodgers-led offense we're used to seeing. Both teams average less than 4 yards per carry running the ball. The key here will be Philadelphia only has 2 sacks through 3 games. Green Bay has 13, which is tied for 3rd in the league. I think Green Bay's defense pulls this one out again. I have the Packers winning this one again, moving to 4-0 on the season, winning again at home against the Eagles. Redskins at Giants. Daniel Jones. I told y'all he would get a win. He's going to get another one here. He's going to be 2-0 as a starter himself. This is going to be a shootout. I think this may be Case Keenum's last start. I don't have any numbers for you guys because this game doesn't deserve numbers. We got Daniel Jones and Case Keenum. That's all you need to know. It's going to be a shootout. Both defenses are terrible. So, I'm going with New York. The Giants at home. Chargers at Dolphins. Come on now. Come on. Let's get it, man. Miami won 7 out of the last 10. Not gonna lie. We haven't won in Miami since, wait for it, 1982. but they weren't this trash in any of the past times that we've played them. This year, they're tanking clearly. So I expect a dub. Chargers are going to come out motivated because Melvin Gordon is coming back. He's probably going to be on the sideline somewhere. Who knows? Chargers win that one in Miami for the first time since 1982. Let's get a dub, man. Let's go. Raiders at Colts. Raiders offense 29th in points per game. Only scoring 16. Jacoby Brissett, 71% completion percentage, 646 yards, 7 touchdowns, 1 interception. Colts won 5 of the last 6. They're on the right side of history, and they're playing much better football than the Raiders. Gonna go Colts at home. I don't see any way that the Raiders win this game. Sorry, Monte. It's just not happening. Panthers at Texans. Carolina's defense has 12 sacks, allowing the 6th lowest passer rating. They're allowing 129 rush yards per game. So if Houston wants to win, they have to run the ball here. Houston averages 115 yards rushing. Nearly 5 yards a carry as a team. So I don't see why Houston shouldn't win this game. Carolina won last week against the Cardinals team that's still trying to figure out who they are, how to use Kyler Murray, how to be successful. So I'm going Houston at home. Chiefs at Lions, battle of the undefeated teams. You know, Lions have one tie, but they don't have a loss, so I guess they're still undefeated. Chiefs won 5 of the last 7. They lost 48-3 last time they played in Detroit. Patrick Mahomes has 10 touchdowns, no picks. Both O-lines are fantastic. They only allowed 3 sacks respectively. Gotta give the edge to the Chiefs, who are still rolling. Yes, I'm finally picking the Chiefs to win. Chiefs should win this game. They should. Regardless of what Matt Patricia thinks he has drawn up defensively, he hasn't seen Pat Mahomes. Steph Mahomes, if you will. Chiefs win that one on the road. Patriots at Bills, another undefeated matchup. Who would have thought that these would be the 2 undefeated matchups in week 4? Like Patriots, Bills, and Chiefs, Lions. What? But Patriots at Bills, the Pats won 15 straight at one point. They own this division. They won 8 out of the last 10. No numbers for this game either. I'm going to go Patriots. Patriots again. Browns at Ravens. The Ravens are just playing better football. It seems like in every area I looked at the stats, offensively, defensively, special teams, it just seems like the Ravens are just miles ahead of the Browns, and the Browns are just kind of confused right now. How do we sign all these people and we're not winning games? Well, you'll lose another one because I'm picking the Ravens. The Ravens own this series 30-10, and they won 8 of the last 10. So Ravens will win this one at home in Baltimore. Titans at Falcons. The Falcons won 5 out of 7, 5 out of the last 7. The Titans' defense is only allowing 17 points per game. Atlanta's defense allowing 25 points per game. Tennessee, here's a backbreaker. They have the most sacks allowed in the league with 17. Atlanta has only allowed 5. Atlanta has ran for only 74.3 yards per game. Terrible. That's 27th in the league. They can't run the ball. But they haven't given up sacks themselves. They've only given up 5 sacks, and they've only gotten 5 sacks defensively. I don't know how that's. I don't understand that. But definitely gonna go with the Falcons at home here. I do believe that the Titans' inability to protect Marcus Mariota will be detrimental again, using my TI words. Gonna go Falcons at home. Buccaneers at Rams. Rams are 3-0. They're at home. I don't see why not. Rams won 5 in a row. Last time the Bucs won in Tampa was 2010, and they won that game by 1 point. I'm gonna go with the Rams again. Rams are gonna move to 4-0. I don't think this is a trap game for them. Jameis Winston is just not playing good. They found a way to lose another game last week against the who did they play? I cannot remember. But anyway, they found a way to lose another game. The Giants, that's what they played. They found a way to lose that game with the missed field goal at the end. Gotta go Rams again. Seahawks at Cardinals. The Cardinals haven't won a game. They're at home. Seattle has won 3 of the last 4 against the Cardinals. Arizona hasn't won at home against the Seahawks since 2012. They are also allowing 29 points per game. I'm going to go with the Seahawks. The Road Warriors, Russell Wilson's team is doubted every year, and they find a way to the playoffs seemingly every year. So I'm going to go Seattle. Jaguars at Broncos. The Jaguars are playing emotionally inspired, okay? The Broncos are 0-3. They found a way to lose the game themselves. You know, last week against the Bears, thought they had a win when it was 30-something seconds on the clock. Literally 1 second left in the game. They kicked a very long field goal, made it. The Bears, that is. The Broncos, I just don't see them winning this game, man. The Jaguars are trying to prove to Jalen Ramsey that they can win. And like I said before, if they can keep winning, who knows? He might stay. So Gardner Minshew and those guys are going to come into Denver and get a win. Going Jaguars. Vikings at Bears. One of the games of the week, in my opinion. Bears defense is back to 2018 form. We talked about how great they looked in Monday Night Football. This is the number 2 rushing offense versus the number 5 rushing defense. Bears having the defense and the Vikings having the offense. Vikings offense is averaging 193 rush yards per game. Bears defense is only allowing 68 rush yards per game. So this is actually going to be a great matchup. They're in Chicago, and I'm sure the Chicago fans are going to be going crazy like that. I'm going to go Bears again. I don't think that Kirk Cousins can get those guys going for the Vikings in Chicago. I don't think it's going to happen. Cowboys at Saints. No Drew again. The Saints defense just can't seem to stop anybody. If you can't stop Dak Prescott in this offense this season so far, it shows they're going to win the game. Because I believe that their defense actually plays off of their offense. Which, in this case, their defense is actually their strong suit. So, their offense scores a bunch of points. Their defense has more chances to stop you and give them the ball back again. I'm going to go with the Cowboys on the road in New Orleans. If Drew Brees was playing, I would go Saints, but he's not. So, going to go Cowboys in prime time, Sunday Night Football. Monday night, Bengals at Steelers. We love this matchup, but this time neither team has won a game. So, congratulations. Both of y'all have made the Sorry Bowl, or this Toilet Bowl, if you will. As me and my dad used to say. Short story, me and my dad used to play Madden against each other all the time when I was little. We always played the Super Bowl, who we thought was going to go to the Super Bowl, and we would play the Sorry Bowl, or the Toilet Bowl, if you will. And that would be the 2 worst teams we could think of. And it would just be fun because both teams suck. So it's just like, golly. But I'm going to go with the home team here. The Steelers won 8 straight against the Bengals. They won 5 out of the last 6 in Pittsburgh. I don't see a reason that the Steelers can lose this game, but they're winless, so they find a way to lose every game. 5 turnovers against the 49ers last week. Couldn't find a way to win that game. So somebody has to win. Or you could just tie. Let's just do the unthinkable. Tie the game. Thank y'all for watching, man. Oh, before I go, you know I got the predictions for you. The division predictions again for you. Quarter predictions. Next Thursday, not this coming Monday. Next Thursday, gonna have those predictions for you. It's gonna be another double dose. We're gonna have the regular week. What would that be? That would be the week 5 predictions, as well as the division predictions. A quarter of the way through the season, I'm gonna call them the quarter predictions. So, That's what I have for you guys next week. Thank y'all for watching, man. Leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know who you think is going to win this week. Who you think is going to win the toilet bowl? All right, I'm done. It's your boy Jay. We out of here.